Hey, thanks for joining me today. My challenge is discovering my YouTube. And I'm on this YouTube challenge to get monetized in 4 months. It's halfway through the first month. So I hope you'll click subscribe and like to help me get to my first 100 subscribers. And this is me vlogging about becoming a YouTuber. So one of the most frustrating things about YouTube is trying to get monetized. And I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years, and I'd start and then I'd stop and start and stop and start and stop, start and stop. And you get the idea there. The thing about it is I'd start and then I'd be like, oh, this isn't a good idea, that's not a good idea, this is not working out, that's not working out. And so what I basically did to myself was just put myself back in this position that I'm in right now, where I have a channel that is not getting a lot of views, and I'm putting in time and energy to videos, and I'm wondering, okay, at one point am I going to start getting, close to my goal? Now, this channel's been around for a little while. I stopped for a while, but I didn't cancel it. I didn't start over. I didn't delete it, which is what I did in the past, because the concept's still the same. I'm vlogging about my experience with YouTube and what's going on. And I think the thing that if you watch as many of the guru videos, I think the gurus are just people who just kept going at it, and then eventually people started asking them what they were doing, so they became experts. I don't know if they're really experts, because a lot of the advice seems to contradict itself. But in this case, on this particular topic, I think most of the gurus say the same thing. What got them to be successful was just going with it and trying to get better at it. Doing better videos, having better scripts, having, better sound, having better this, better that. And they all started with a phone and just a, kind of a unknown dream. And I say unknown because they didn't know where it was going to go. They didn't know what they were going to end up maybe doing at the beginning. It's like some of them started on totally different paths than what they ended up on. And I gotta say, my starting path was, I started off with YouTube with the intent to do sales. And I wasn't really good at that before, so why I would be good with it on YouTube, I'm not sure, but I was looking for passive income. And I'm still looking for passive income, but for the reason that I want to make my YouTube kind of my thing. I like making videos. I like doing editing. I like kind of the idea of being a creator and sharing with people. So I like that idea. How do I do that though? I'm not really sure. So I just got to keep going. So the main thing here is be patient with where you're at and keep striving towards your goal. So my goal is to be a creator, a YouTuber, somebody who creates videos. I'd like to make my video creation a lot more elaborate. But first of all, I had to figure out, how do I meet kind of YouTube's standards of putting out a lot of material? Because that seems to be the key. You can put out one video a week. That's 52 videos. Most experts say you need about 100 videos, sometimes up to 200. Well, how do you get 200 videos doing one a week? There's 52 weeks in a year, right? Do the math, it's 4 years. Yikes. And you don't know where you're gonna go viral. You don't know when you're gonna get the right thumbnail, title combination, and then when they click on it, you don't know where you're gonna get that hook that's gonna draw people in. And you don't know if you're going to have that video that's going to be interesting enough for people to watch more than 30 seconds. You don't know what that's going to be. Because when you start out, you're making videos just based on what you think, what you know, and that may or may not resonate with people. And if it doesn't resonate with people, you're basically starting over each video, right? Because you're making videos about what you enjoy, what you know, and there's no connection yet. And for the few people watching this, I apologize, because it maybe sound like I'm not counting you, but I am counting you. The thing is, for a channel to be successful, I figured out I need several thousand views per video, and I need 5 people to click subscribe and like, well, subscribe per video, for me to get that done in a year. But I want to do it in 4 months, right? So that 4 months now, instead of doing that over a year, I'm doing that in 4 months. So I'm doing 4 to 5 videos a week, and I need 5 to 10 subscribers per video. And I realize not everybody's going to watch the video the first day, so the video that I'm doing now might get me more than 5 by the end of August, and others might only get me 1 or 2 because I'll do them at the end of August. But if I can reach that number still, I'm on track. The viewers is the more difficult one because I need watch hours. So it doesn't matter if you click on my video. You could go into my list and click on all my videos, but if you click off in 3 to 5 seconds because you're like, yeah, I don't really want to watch this, I'm done. So as a YouTuber, you sit there and you look at the stats and you go, well, 1,000 people were showing my thumbnail. Okay, 5 people clicked on it. That's terrible. Out of those 5 people, the average view time was 1.5 minutes. I made a 5-minute video. So at what point, where's my disconnect? The problem for me though is some people watch 5 minutes of my video, some people watch 1 minute of my video, and I don't have a large enough base to go, what I'm talking about is relevant or irrelevant to the people I'm getting. And then on top of it, I go look at who's getting my views. A large number of people click at my videos are from suggested videos. And the funny thing about that is they're coming from sites that have nothing to do with my channel. So how does that help me? Well, it really, all it tells me is that YouTube hasn't figured out where I fit in the billion viewer a day system. The algorithm's still unsure where I fit in. And so the few people that get me, who want to watch these videos, is a small percentage of the people that are seeing my thumbnails. Small percentage who are seeing the start of my video. And that, with that kind of results, for me to get monetized, there's no way I'll do it in 4 months. There's no way I'll do it in a year. And if my numbers stay the same, I mean, I might not do it in 2 years. So then as a YouTuber who wants to get monetized, it's discouraging. So I need to be patient. I need to keep coming back and looking at different ways to connect with people and find ways to make my videos either more interesting or more topic appropriate, having a better connect between my title and my hook, and then my conversation I'm having on my videos. Those things are gonna jump me up with people who want to watch the videos. So right now I'm at the 9-minute point of this video, and I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm actually walking through mentally the situation, and it's relevant. It's relevant if you're a new YouTuber. You have to consider this, and you have to look at it, and most importantly, be patient with it and trust it. Doing what you want to do is going to lead you to a bigger group of people who want to see your videos. I hope you'll click subscribe and like, follow along, see you for the next video, and have a great day.